what gowon is saying, in this video.
Went through. Honestly, as I've said, the civil war, it was not my wish or intention to have, to fight a civil war. It is not a hatred against any peoples, but the political situation at the time was such that it got to the point. It's either Nigeria remains one country or not. And as I always said during that time, I said, if question of breaking Nigeria is not part of from our discussion, etc. We will review everything in order to make sure that Nigeria survive and be a great country. I'm a great believer in Nigeria.
I don't know how grown-up men in the zoo, Nigeria, especially some of them you call your elders, how they can be so deceptive. They are liars, selective in what they wish to recall, and they come and they spew out outright lies.
Here it comes, get set. Are you ready now? Here it comes, get set. Are you ready? Here it comes.
Lies. Look at this very man telling us that problem started. Was gowon not the problem? Gowon was a Christian. Gowon was fighting for one Nigeria. I want to let you feel. Look at, if you want to see how sad your lives are, look at Gowon. Gowon was the head of state. He was a Christian. They brought him out. He thought he was fighting for one Nigeria. But today, go to his village, go to his state. What is happening to him? They got, what's his name? T.Y. Danjum. He was fighting for one Nigeria. He was going to kill you. He was killing Igbo people. He killed Ironsi. He was fighting to kill everybody. He was so deadly during the war. Because they told him the problem you have is Biafra is an Igbo man, can't kill him. He went. Today, the same man is lamenting because they never learned anything from history. That is how Fulani operate. Today, they have gone to police stations and to army barracks to tell them, hey, IPOB is the problem. Nnamdi Kanu is the problem. Go and kill him. Go and kill every IPOB officer. But these are idiots from the Middle Belt. These are officers in the army and police from the Middle Belt. In their own villages, Fulanis have taken over. And the same Fulanis telling you to go and kill IPOB, kill Nnamdi Kanu, kill everybody, and you are doing it. Can you see how foolish you are? All of you, even those working in the courts in our land, you see how foolish you are. So you don't know by detaining somebody who is agitating for your freedom, you are helping the Fulani to advance into your village and take it over. Look at yours, what is happening in the Middle Belt. You had a living testimony. How Nigeria's problem started with the coup that overthrew Gowon, Jonathan, people, these are so-called elders, people lying. He never knew that Gowon should have insisted on the implementation of Aburi. Aburi is the same restructuring that clamoring for today, you know. The same restructuring, every idiot now is, let's restructure, let's have a dialogue, all that rubbish. Imagine 193 million people begging 7 million people to have a dialogue. Have you seen anything more stupid in your life before? 193 million people begging 7 million people, please can we have a dialogue? I have never seen such idiocy only in Africa. That was why only 5,000 Europeans conquered the whole of Africa. We are foolish to the bone marrow. Jonathan, a former Plateau State governor, the same Plateau that is being ravaged today, they were the ones that fought the war against Biafra. They knew that Ojukwu went to Aburi to negotiate for restructuring, for regionalization. The same thing that you have in England. But England said, UK said no. I don't understand it. The same thing. Gowon came back and was overthrown. Now he's saying that it was the overthrow of Gowon when they were being lied to. That's the thing about our people, very, very envious. People are very, very individualistic and selfish. Envious. People went to Aburi to negotiate the restructure after 50 years. After 50 years, the same thing that Ojukwu saw, the same thing that Ojukwu fought for is what they are now. Everybody's now clamoring and fighting for it. understand, don't you? That we are always right. When we refuse to vote for Buhari, we are right. We knew him. The thing these days that I'm happy about is that our Yoruba brothers now understand that we are measured in our thinking. When we say no to something, that thing there is evil in it. Now they are going to use Tinubu to try to deceive them once again. They will bring out Tinubu. They'll be talking about, as I said, I trust is very set. It's not like the ones who have gone before. And these are young, vibrant men and women, due to one movement, and they're not going back anymore. That's what I'm about. And they have hoisted their flag in Yaba. Did anybody shoot at them? Did the Lagos State governor come out as Umahi will foolishly do, idiots? The nurses at home here, that should be best. People I'm asking Umahi, are you here in Lagos State? Do you know that the Yoruba Oduduwa flag was flying in Yaba? Did someone come out to say, oh, who are those? Arrest them. My friend is the commandant of Ojo Cantonment. Go and shoot them. If it's any stupid, hopeless Igbo governor, useless to the bone, you hopeless, you go and shoot them because you're trying to please your Fulani master. So they can give you presidency. But they're not going anywhere. Let them come and campaign now for presidency. Let's see. That time they will know how angry we are. They think they're smart. Look, people are angry. In a state, Fulani headsmen are slaughtering people. I want some people to Google it tonight and post it. Those listening on my page on Facebook, go and Google it and post the link. Therefore, he opened his mouth and said, they are raping our mothers and killing them in Ebonyi State. It is there. It was carried by Punch newspaper. Go and look for it. We said, we are fed up of Fulani killing us in Ebonyi State. The same government came out and said, oh, there should be no sit at home. There is no problem here. Because he wants to contest for presidency. Because of your presidency, our mothers should be killed and raped in the farm. Because of the money you took from his Islamic bank to build 1 or 2 flyovers, you think because of that rubbish, we then sacrifice our lives. The same idiotic move made by a Fulani peasants. And today, Gobe is named Sokoto is gone. You think you're smart? They know nothing. These people, they know nothing. These people are lying. You see that said, we are elders, they are liars and deceivers. They are liars and deceivers. Somebody should go and ask Gowon, who is responsible for the mess now happening in the zoo? Is not you? Gowon, nobody, you have journalists, seasoned journalists emeritus, and I'm asking them, why have you not been to Gowon to go and ask Gowon, why did you not honor Aburi Accord? Why don't you ask all of them agitating today for one national dialogue or the other, or for constitutional review? Ask them, what happened when Ojukwu went to Aburi? That you came and you were lying that Ojukwu seceded. Liars and deceivers. Liars, and now the shame has caught up with them. They no longer know how to hide their shame anymore. They are now looking for excuses. The same little belt has been ravaged. Where people are being killed in southern Kaduna, they are being slaughtered. In the same southern Kaduna, they have their sons and their daughters in the army fighting those who are fighting for their freedom. How foolish can black people be, I ask? The same thing goes for those who are working in the courts in Biafra land. You want to jail somebody who's fighting for you. The problem of Nigeria today is Gowon. Gowon is the problem. He may say that the British forced him. Gowon is the problem of Nigeria. That is why I said I'm praying. I am praying every day, and he knows that God is no longer listening to his prayers because he comes from Plateau State. In Benue, Plateau is now the epicenter of Fulani banditry and terrorism as punishment, because if you touch the anointed of God, God will always pay you back. All the terrorism ravaging the north is as a result of what they did in our land. And if I say to them, the reason why all these Fulani terror groups are now killing the army and the police in the north is because of Operation Python Dance, they won't believe it. But that is the reason why. They will kill all of them and they'll keep killing them. And today, Plateau, people of Birom today, there is no Birom man or woman who can claim to be a local government chairman. It's because of Gowon. Gowon is the problem. Gowon went to Ghana, discussed with Ojukwu how things are going to be. He came back and he reneged. And he had the temerity to come back and say that Ojukwu seceded. And those, let me catch a journalist again, write that nonsense that Ojukwu went to war or Biafra seceded. I'm just waiting to read from one idiot idiots everywhere in this zoo. That's why I call them zoo animals. They claim they went to school. And I have said they should knock down, they should bulldoze every university in the zoo. It is useless. What they train are idiots. As you're coming out of the zoo as a graduate and you go and do that, the useless NYSC, you become a very foolish idiot an animal for the rest of your life because you no longer reason. 193 million people. Have you heard of such? Do the mathematics. 193 million people begging 7 million people to please help us. Make our lives more tolerable. In front of your eyes, before your two naked eyes, they shut down 4 refineries and gave their own person, another Fulani man, license to come build a refinery. In your own eyes, every day you wake up and you talk about one Nigeria. Are you not foolish? Are you not hopeless? Are you not idiotic? Gowon was the man who sabotaged our boring, and as such is the man responsible today for all the woes happening in this zoological republic that Britain created. The British imperialistic tendencies that scuttled the beautiful Aburi Accord is the reason why all of you are in a mess. It's the reason why you are dying in the Middle Belt. It's the reason why there are Fulanis camped in your villages right now. It's the reason for the rise of Mieti Allah. Gowon is the one responsible for it. And everybody fell hook, line, and sinker for the British BBC propaganda against Biafra and Ojukwu. All of you fell for it. The same way that they are carrying the propaganda against me and IPOB. But only this time that we are formidable. If you give us one, we give you 100. That is why they are afraid of us. Bring it on. I don't care who you are. If you like this, let them do any documentary about us. And they know who we are. Even Facebook has gone on to close our a community of 1.5 million people. It doesn't matter how they conspire. Now we have our own platform. Now, as I'm speaking, the whole world is listening to me. They can no longer stifle us. They can no longer cage us. They can no longer censor what we say or what we are thinking. Now, the field is level. And they will get it. They will get it. People are now waking up to the reality that following demonic plans for all of you ignorant fools shouting one Nigeria is very obvious. Once you shout one Nigeria, you are a complete bastard. You are an animal. I'm telling you the truth. Fulani is making use of your brain and you cannot see it, and you claim you went to school, you claim you're educated. But of course you're not. People moving cattle from place to look at Mietiala. Can go to Asorok and they gave them 100 billion in front of all of you. All of you saw it. They didn't hide it. A terrorist group was given 100 million before all of you animals in the zoo. 193 million people begging 7 million people that came as visitors in your own land. Black people. I have told God in my next life I don't want to see blacks. I'm telling you, we are useless to the bottom. We are useless. 193 million people begging 7 million people. Every day we are begging. They kill us in Southern Kaduna, we cry. They kill us in Zaria, we cry. They come to Akati, they kill us, we cry. They go to the forest in Yoruba land, they kill Papa Sharanti's daughter, we cry. Oh, that is all we do. That is all. And out of all of this nonsense, an idiot will come up and talk about one Nigeria. It's even now, even a House of Reps member. Oh God in heaven, put me out of this misery and this UG. Black people, they drive me mad. Black people, the way they reason, they drive me insane. Why did you create black people? How can you create people who cannot reason? I don't understand it. Water bill is another agenda to tighten the noose on the South. Listen, somebody who went into the House of Reps and took an oath to be loyal to Nigeria. A member of the House of Representatives representing Ughelli North and the South and the Federal Constituency in the House of Honorable Francis Waive has described the water resources bill, the Fulani water resources bill, as a northern agenda, which is, when they say northern, it means Fulani. Forget about northern crap. After all, it is the same north that they are killing people in Kaduna. The same north, they are killing Christians in Zaria. These are Hausa Christians. In the same north, in Birom, they are killing people in Plateau, killing people, killing everybody. They're killing your north. Northern agenda. It is a Fulani agenda. It's a northern agenda to tighten the noose on the South. And you have somebody from the same South, you can see shots of the Fulani to take over your lives. You can see them coming with their AK-47 and their bombs. And you're there shouting, waving your flag, one Nigeria. Well, as you did Fuma he's doing. He thinks they'll give him presidency. He's a madman. Of course, he knows he cannot get it. Can you see it? This is what they do. They convince you to be against yourselves. And I have asked go and ask, okay, Zibas, all these murderers that you have answering governors, Obiano, these are people that killed their own fellow brothers and sisters fighting for their freedom. Let me ask you, have you not heard of Oduduwa freedom and agitation? Have you not heard about it? Did you not see the flag all over the place, Yoruba flag? Has anyone killed them or burnt the flags? It's only you idiots. Only you fools, you fools. Every blessed day, after this, IPOB did this, IPOB did. Can you now understand it? And let me tell you, there's something people haven't noticed as well. Look at Sahara reporters, look at all the Yoruba papers, Punch newspaper, all of them reporting Oduduwa agitation. Has any of them called them secessionists? No. But if it is an able journalist now, once he writes, or Biafran journalist and submits his Yoruba editor of him, come on, go and change that, put secessionists there. But now, their own people are agitating to be free, nobody's calling them secessionists. I want our people to put on their thinking caps. I want them to become reasonable. I want the governors of the East to look at what their counterparts are doing in the West and learn from it. Have you seen it? Now, if any of them comes out now to contest for presidency, they can support the person. But you, after killing IPOB family members, conniving to bring Operation Python dance, then you want to come and campaign so we can vote for you to become president. When you were governor, you killed us. When you're president, you drop bombs from you tell Nigeria first go and bomb our villages now. You think we're not sensible? Come and campaign, can take a boon up. None of you, but of course Biafra will come before them. None of you will smell that place. Your wickedness, all of you, all these idiots, we want to fight for Igbo president. You are in cloud cuckoo land. We are waiting for you to bring out your campaign vehicle on the streets of Biafra and then you know how angry we are. If you want to be president, join us and fight for Biafra. When Biafra comes, you contest to be the Biafran president. It will be the most prestigious office in Africa. Fools, you think we are foolish? Come and campaign now. 2019 was the last time we played that game. It's not going to happen again. An honorable member, a federal constituent, what is it called again? Is it Federal House of Reps or whatever they call the rubbish? He's telling you that the Fulanis are coming for you. Yes, you are there saying, I'm a Delta, I'm part of Delta of Nigeria. You can see that they're coming for you. According, not me, not Nnamdi Kanu, not IPOB, not anything we're saying. The person you sent to the Federal House to represent you, he has been to Abuja, he has seen what is about to come and is warning you. And you're there in your tiny hut in the creek, drinking polluted water, shouting in Niger Delta of Nigeria. Stupidity is a disease, a very big disease. The time now is approximately 25 minutes to the top of the hour. We are live and we are direct and we're bringing the gospel of heaven. The gospel of heaven. Of heaven. Azikiwe is in his grave today. He never knew that one Nigeria would be like this. If they said to Azikiwe, there will be a time when a federal house member in Abuja or the capital, anywhere it is, he will be telling our people that they are coming to enslave us. We won't believe it. You won't believe it. But he was there sick of Africa, sick of Nigeria, one Nigeria. But now, look, hear what a politician is telling you, that they are coming for you. They're bringing everything, arming Miyetiana, using the police and the army to advance Fulani terrorism into your homes and villages. They have bribed Facebook. They have bribed everybody. They have bribed everybody bribable to suppress the truth. Because of course, from Bill Gates' perspective, any death in Nigeria is a plus for the world because there are 200 million. So in fact, I even believe that the ones encouraging funny terrorism. So if you keep the numbers down, I'm being honest with you. Not minding the overwhelming evidence of Fulani domination and blatant Islamization. Some Yoruba people have not learned from the experience of their loss of a Lorin to the Fulani. Some so-called Yoruba are against the Oduduwa Republic. I'm talking about those who are against the Oduduwa Republic. But one good thing is that no Yoruba governor has ever mobilized the Fulani army to kill their people. Unlike the idiots you have in Biafra. These are the ones going to contest for presidency now. After you killed us as a governor, imagine what you're going to do to us when you become a president. You will come and behead all of us now. You will send the Fulani. You will want to prove to Fulani that you're a good Nigerian. So that means, and they will tell you, why don't you go and set an example with your own people? You will send them to come and behead all of us. Igbo man, president of Nigeria. Mad people everywhere. Oduduwa Republic, October 1 rally divides Yoruba leaders. They are divided. And in this very division that they have, these people claim they are educated. Some of them claim that they went to school. There is one calling himself High Chief Lakan Bandogun. I have not seen any Yoruba Oba who supports self-determination. How can they support it when they are afraid they will be arrested if they do? Olu Badon was the only one at that Ibadan conference, and he was represented by his High Chief. And Lekon Balogun only pleaded for unity and peace among Yoruba. He did not preach self-determination. The idiot saying this thing doesn't know that there are Yoruba people in Benin Republic, Yoruba people in Togo as well.
How's biz, Ash? Great, especially with the help of zero accounting software. I can keep my cash flow flowing by giving customers more ways to pay. So it's zero with an X!
As well. He claims he loves Yoruba people, but he doesn't want to see all Yoruba people united under one banner, under one nation. I don't know if it is the myth. There must be something wrong with any idiot that calls himself a Nigerian. I'm very sorry, it is not the High Chief Lakan Balogun, please. Let me see the monkey saying this type of rubbish. In fact, he didn't even put his name down. He didn't put his name. One is saying that more harm will be done. He's a coward. He didn't even put his name down. We need to involve everybody. Are you going to involve the same Oba who said he's now an emir in Yoruba land that the Fulanis give money? He said he's now an emir. Are you going to involve him as well? The likes of who posted him, the Supreme Court, people call him governor. I don't want anybody calling him governor anymore. He is the Supreme Court administrator. He is the Supreme Court Fulani appointed administrator of Imo State. I don't want anywhere on any IPOB, Radio Biafra platform, anybody referring to Hope or them. Don't put the word governor before. No, he is the Supreme Court Fulani appointed administrator of Imo State. It's a mouthful, I know, but that is the title of his job. Do you now understand? Do you now understand? I hope that you do. I hope that you do. They are divided, of course. And everywhere you go to, you have an ifulef. An ifulef. This one, it says his name is Senator Femi Okoromu. The agitation by Akintoye-led Yoruba World Congress for Autonomous Federation is not the consensus of the Yorubas as a whole, but this idiot is there. As they killed Parfasharanti's daughter, the idiot did nothing. Senator Femi Okoromu, whatever the fool's name is, he's there, and the Fulanis and their forests is doing nothing. His concern is that little money that the Fulani have promised him coming from Abuja. That's his concern, a black man. That's all. Once they are okay with their families, everybody else can go to hell. They don't care. That is how they reason. That is who they are. That is how they behave. But now they can see, everywhere you go to, you have your own fair share. Somebody should remind that fool that middle belt people were saying the same thing before. When Gowon was there, they were dancing and basking in the euphoria. We were against Biafra. We defeated Biafra. Today, they wake up and they see 8, 9, 20 janjaweed on top of their wives. And by the end of the process, the woman will be blind. Now you understand? Please, that is why I don't feel sorry for any Ifulefu. 60 years on the edge, 60 years and the zoo is going nowhere. According to Danjuma, Dogonyaro, Lekwot and others, and they are all from the middle belt. Danjuma, Dogonyaro, Lekwot, others. All from the middle belt. They were the ones that fought Biafra. They were the ones that carried the propaganda. Hey, woman is your problem. They're the ones that said that Biafra must be destroyed. Today they are crying. Today they are shedding blood. Today, blood is coming out of their eyes. I'm not happy about it. It's called come up and see. They're getting it today. Now they know Biafra wasn't the problem. Now they know that Ojukwu was not the problem. They are their own. The same place that Danjuma comes from is where Gowon comes from. Now the Middle Belt is paying the price the same way that the Hausa people paid the price for betraying their kings. Today the Middle Belt is doing something. They're now crying, saying that things are no longer happening. What did I actually say? This Biafra war, Sharia democracy, other matters to be investigated. Now they want Biafra war to be investigated. Now they understand that we did nothing wrong. Now they know that Ojukwu did not. But these were the people that fought Ojukwu. Now they're even using the same words that are used on Radio Biafra. Buhari's administration using Olobi's rituals to tackle problems. It is very clear that the Fulanis, they are the ones colonizing you. Very, very clear. Very, very clear. This is why we say sit at home. It's only, that tells you how wicked and callous some of these governors are. Everybody is lamenting. Even people who are dying in the war, Nigerians like Danjuma, they are lamenting. It's not, when we said, but the Fulanis are killing us in our farms. Can't you see it? Let us tell the world we're not happy. An Igbo man will answer. There's nothing that's going to be Ebonyi. Ebonyi is a Fulani state. Now, as the Fulani police commissioner said, he's almost a Fulani state. Can you imagine? And that day, some idiots will leave their homes to come out. When they don't if you leave your home to come out on the 1st of October in Abakaliki or in Ebonyi, the blood of all those people that the Fulani terrorists are killing in the farms are on your head. Umahi said, come out, defy the sit at home because he wants to be vice president to a Fulani man. All the mining in Ebonyi is under Umahi's name with Chinese people. That's what he's doing. Some of you are blind. The same thing that the Fulanis did to Middle Belt is what he's doing to all of you because you are blind. Nobody see. You are blind. You cannot see. When the result will come home, I will tell you, I told you so. As I was telling everybody before, when I told you people before that the Fulanis were coming, did you believe me? Did you believe me? I told you they will come. I said they are coming to enthrone bad governance. This thing they're saying today, I told you the Fulanis will come. Your life will be a mystery. Has it not happened? Has it not happened before your eyes? The same thing will happen to you. People don't know. Mahi will destroy all of you in your body. By the time you wake up, I swear to God in heaven, your body will become a Fulani caliphate. Then your eyes will clear. Mad people everywhere. Even now, after so many years, Biafra war, Sharia democracy, other matters to be investigated. Now the eyes has opened. 50 years after Ojukwu told them this. What I'm fighting is a just cause. They didn't want to hear. Ojukwu kept saying, what I'm fighting, nobody wanted to listen. Yoruba did not want to listen. Middle Belt said, let's try and kill them. Even our own brothers, everybody, they bribed them, they gave money to some people from a land, like Edwin Clark, to become a traitor, and he was a traitor. They are today your leaders. Traitors of yesterday are today your leaders, and you're telling me that you're human beings. What type of God made you? Now, after demonizing Ojukwu, after talking rubbish about Biafra, after over 50 years, typical black people, they have now realized their mistakes. They are now saying, oh, we are very sorry. Which they will say to IB. Was IB? Remember when we started? There was no name under the sun that we were not called. Every name, miscreant. So are you telling me now that those people fighting for the Republic that they're miscreants? Are they touts? Are they seeking for recognition? Do they want money? Do they want fame? I want to let people understand the depth of evil in the heart of an Igbo man. I want to ask them, have you seen those who are agitating now? As a result, of course, when I met the Ambazonians in America in those days, they told me, I asked them, how did you start? They said we were listening to Radio Biafra. I'm being honest, go and ask them. It's for us to rise up to challenge the existing colonial imperialistic orthodoxy in Cameroon.
Hey, Discovery Bank, do I have enough to cover my debit orders? It looks like you have enough available.
In Cameroon, by listening to us on Radio Biafra. I'm being honest with you. Now in Western Togoland, in Ghana, they are fighting for freedom because they listen to Radio Biafra. People thought that the Yorubas can never wake up, that they will never rise up to fight. But now, this breed I'm seeing now, I'm even afraid of them. They are determined to the core. And as I said to them, Tinubu will try to use it to ride to Asarok. They said over there, it can never happen. So there is no fear that tomorrow they will give it to Tinubu and he will abandon. No, people can't abandon this. It's impossible.
Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Follow me for more videos. Click the notification bell so that anytime I upload another video, you'll be the first to receive. We are fighting for freedom, for the freedom of Biafran, for the freedom of Biafra. I want you to join this fight. I want you to join this agitation, this self-determination. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Don't be a saboteur. Thank you.